Good morning. It's currently way too late for me to be starting the kind of video that I want to do today. Welcome to 24 hours of knitting socks. I honestly don't know if this will be enough, but let's try. This is my waist yarn. Yarns have been chosen. It's currently 10:26, and that's when we're starting. Yes, this is a knitting machine video. I apologize if I clickbaited you, a real knitter, into thinking that one could possibly hand knit more than a pair of socks in 24 hours. I am not competing with anyone. I just kind of want to test myself and see how much I can do if I just knit as many socks as I possibly can in 24 hours nonstop. So yeah, just grab your craft and let's craft together for 24 hours straight. I will make the pair and then we'll close it. Okay, friends, I am not at the level of progress that I would like to be in. I have to even the socks and close them, and it's already 1:40. I'm gonna talk about the socks in just a second, but apparently Spotify Wrapped has just released. I'm kind of scared because this year I heard an absurd amount of country, like American country. All Staying by Dasha is my most played song. I didn't think I listened to that song that much. It's not that country. I have Dasha, I have Sabrina, Please Please Please, and then I have Dio Drunk, Bad Cam by Sabrina. Oh, that Bad Cam is so good. And Espresso. I wanted Slim Pickens to be my favorite because I relate to Slim Pickens and it's the country song of her album. August was my Wild West slow dance country session. September was my Pink Pilates Princess Strut Pop moment. Sabrina Carpenter fan. I'm a 0.5 fan. Sabrina, hit me up, girl. I want to dress you. By the way, the colors are so ugly. Like, couldn't they have done like a little pastel or just black? This is not pretty. And they made us wait for this. I have Sabrina Carpenter, Noah Kahan, Hosier, Lawrence, and Shania Twain.
Hello, it's Sabrina. And I'll see you next year.
I feel so special. That was for me. I am disappointed. I am distraught. I just thought I'd make a lot of socks. I was thinking realistically 6 pairs and I was hoping for 10. That's probably not gonna happen. I just need to finish this sock to have 1 pair done and it's 3:47. I took 5 hours and a half kind of to make one pair. I was going to make Christmas themed socks. This is why I went for the green, red, white stripes. They are 10 rolls each. I decided to cut the yarn for every new stripe, and that means that I needed to weave in all of the ends for all of the stripes. And I did that, and that took me quite a while, 2 hours and a little bit, to weave in all of the ends of the socks and close the socks with an invisible stitch, all hand stitched. This is the first sock. I did it a little big. As you can see, I was making this sock and I was just like, it's giving Italian. My stepfather's family is obsessed with having their Italian heritage. So I might just gift this to one of them. I'm not sure if I will because I don't like how this rib looks. But I'll think about it. One sock done, 5.5 hours in, and I am starving. When I started the video, I thought I would turn on like a timer for 24 hours and stop it whenever I went to eat or something. But I don't think I'm doing that because 24 hours is already a lot of time. If I don't give myself like a little bit of time to eat or, you know, go to the bathroom, I'm never gonna sleep again. It's currently 4:37. I'm changing my modus operandi. I want to work on making as many socks as I possibly can. I know that you might have thought when you clicked this video that that was the intention from the beginning. It wasn't. I wanted to make pretty socks. Now I just want to make socks fast. I will start now with a pair of yellow and white. The elastic in yellow, the leg in white, the heel in yellow, the toe yellow, and the feet part in white. I've seen this photo of a sock that has a smiley face on the heel. I might want to do that. And then after I finish this, I want to do lilac elastic body in white. So I'm doing 10 rolls for the elastic band. To fold it, I bring it into tension 10. And then I do 1. And then you bring the tension back to whatever it was. Mine was 6. And then you do 11 more. So 1 more than however many you did. This here is where the tension 10 was. This creates the fold mark for the hem to have like a crisp transfer tool. Like get the first stitches. $6.51, so like 1:40 to knit, which I still think is too much. I need to do something, and that something is to change needle 24 on the left. I had a lot of trouble because of needle 24. It's not working right, so I need to change it. I avoid changing needle at all costs. I kind of have trauma. I was working a lot on the machine and my needles kept breaking because I was doing such like intense stuff. Everything was closed because it wasn't a pandemic. I just kept running out of needles and I was not going to be able to finish my work because I didn't have needles. I'm kind of bad at changing needle. I don't have the proper tools, I don't think. Yep. Where are you, bitch? She's not like properly closing, see? So it doesn't pick up the stitches. And that's why there's always like a fucked up spot in everything that I've been doing. Just add some oil since I'm here. maintenance break over. This is the yarn that I used to make the Taylor Swift dress. Let's do this. Look what happened. Oops. If you've never seen or used a knitting machine, these are weights. There's nothing here that holds like the weight of the fabric, so it doesn't create the tension to be able to knit. And that is why I bring all of the needles forward when I'm just starting a new sock. I don't have enough fabric yet to put the weights on, so it's very important to have the weights. The more the merrier. It's even better if they're not all wonky and misshapen. Nobody's perfect. We live and we learn it. Yarn is quite thick for the machine. I kind of hate myself right now. I'll give up now because if I keep on doing this, I won't want to give up. I'm so tired already. I'm not even halfway through. I need to pee, and when I'm back, I'll decide on other yarn. Let's catch up. So I think the last time I spoke to you, I was having to destroy one of my socks. After that, I took a little break. Just to kind of stretch, and also took my makeup off. I have a lot of allergies and my eyes start scratching a lot, and I start scratching my eye, and I know I shouldn't. It's already really bad for my eye that I scratch it. It's worse if I scratch it with mascara on. So I washed my face. I don't love coming online without a little bit of concealer, but here I am. After that, I came back and I did this sock. Cotton is not the best for socks, and it's what I use in both of these socks. And then I saw this bikini yarn that I have, and I started using it. This was so good, so easy to work with. And I did the picot little border for the elastic, and I did these like holes as well as like this detail. It is more visible in the wrong side, but I think I'm just gonna leave it as the very subtle detail. Even though I did decide that this is like the best yarn to use, I will probably do a cotton one next, just because I actually want to use this project to like use up some of my yarn. It's 10:41, so technically we're halfway. Maybe we could make 6. I will eat and then I'll close these, see how long they take. Wow, this took me way too long. So these are the yellow ones, and this is the purple one. I haven't tried it yet. Let me see. Okay, cute. Ah, it's so comfortable. This bikini yarn is definitely it for socks. Guess how long I took to close these 4 socks? If you guessed around 4 hours, you'd be right. It's 2:25 now. 7 hours to go. 5.5 hours actually. As I was stitching these, I thought to myself, maybe I approached this wrong and I should have knit at least one more sock and then sat down to stitch. But I don't think so. I think it was good for me to stop and stitch this. I really needed a break from the machine because the machine really does hurt my shoulders. I think I can go for one more sock. So we complete 4 pairs. No, I want to do 5 pairs. When I started this video, I kind of wanted to do Christmas themed socks, and that went out of the window really quick. But I sort of want to go back to that right now. I want to copy these socks. If you do know, or if you are the original creator, do comment down below or something. I just found this on Pinterest. I have a template for jacquard cards. I'm just going to trace that design here. Literally copy someone's design. I don't feel proud of it, but it's also 2 a.m. I really do need my pen. I cannot believe I lost my pen. I will go insane if I don't find my pen in like 3 seconds. I just looked in the mirror to apply my lip oil. I think this light has been on my face for so long that it's kind of reflecting in my eyes automatically because I was looking in the mirror. The light is not facing the mirror, but my eyes, like this light is like ingrained in my eyes. I think I'm so okay with being awake right now. I'm tired, but I'm not dozing off. I think it's because of this light. I have like a studio light just on me and I cannot find my pen. I just need my pen. I want to draw. Found it.
From one side don't connect to those on the other, meaning there generally are not melamine require building a similarly daunting tunnel, but it would keep the
I didn't do exactly the same because I was having a hard time, so I did a different one. I think now that I'm like very tired, I'm actually more attentive to some details. Now I will draw. I'll tell you something, and you might not believe it, but it's 4:30. It's actually 4:26. So this took me 2 hours. I decided to go for these off-white and brown because I was trying to copy that person's socks. I'll just start with the rib. Yes, I decided to do a actual rib. This might be our last sock, so I wanted to finish with style. So I did the rib. I will go straight with the jacquard. I will use it upside down because we're making the sock upside down. This, by the way, is like a binary code. I'm pretty sure the like computers were inspired by machines like this. Weaving machines and knitting machines that have this like binary situation going on. I'm too tired to talk about this, but this is very interesting. It's like 5 a.m. No yarn will give me breaks. That's how I know that I'm tired, because I usually freak out with insects. Turn this thing here to this side, and this activates the jacquard. See? So now I have to press this thing here. Brown yarn goes here. The needles that are forward are going to be knit in the brown, and the ones that are back are going to be knit by the white. Where the opposite color is, they do these like dragged bits. We're mid candy cane, and I will be doing the heel here. We finished the sock. This sock took me exactly 1 hour to make. It's 5:25. We started at 4:26. I hope it looks good. You're seeing it first. Is it good? Aww. I think this yarn's giving me allergies. To the lady that invented this pattern, you were the best. This rib looks a lot neater as well. This one's also cotton, so it's not the fiber, it's just the tension. You know, if anything, with this video, I'm also practicing. I will make the other one and I'll catch up with you in just a second. I really want to try and make it 5, and it's 6:30. So technically, we do have a bit of time. Oh no. Oh no. I will try to make a pair of socks just with this. No change of color. See how it goes. One skein was enough for 2 socks, and it's now 8:08. This one was quite fast, half an hour to 40 minutes, but on both socks, when I went to cast off, it didn't want to. The second one, I lost all the first stitches. You know what's pissing me off? This one's gonna be my favorite. The plain one, the boring one. I'm acting like I'm mad. I'm not. I made this. I'm happy that I'm going to wear something that I made. It's just that I also made all of these other ones that I will probably wear less. I am hungry. I will eat something and I will drink a little bit of coffee. Banana pancake. It's 8:45. Let's finish this. See how long it takes. I think I'll listen to an audiobook. When I started closing these socks, I started listening to The Housemaid, but it was late and it was kind of scary. It was giving like Get Out vibes. So I stopped listening to it. But now it's broad daylight, so I'm just going to do that. I'm so tired. If no one asked me to do this, I'm not obligated to do this. I chose to do this. But I have been awake for over 24 hours because I did wake up yesterday at 5:40. So, just to let you know. If you were wondering how many socks can you knit in 24 hours, the answer is 10. 5 pairs. At least with a knitting machine. I need a shower. It's currently 11:25, so technically I went over by an hour. But we did take a few breaks, so 24 hours, 10 socks. Did you think I was gonna do more or less than this? Let me know. Okay, so this was like a wild ride. Why did I do it? I don't know. Were you entertained? Did you like the video? Did I keep you good company? If that's the case, then that's it. Maybe you were inspired to make some socks. Let's look at the socks. So this was the first one. Don't love it. As you guys know, I was going for the Christmas theme. I made it big because I thought I'm giving it away. But I don't think it looks that nice for me to give it away. I don't know. Let me know what you think. And then we did the yellow one, which I didn't do the smiley face. I quite like this one. A good size, a good staple sock. This one has the added elastic in. This is like a fake hem, so it doesn't cinch in by itself, but it cinches in with the elastic. And then this one has some cute details that I love. It's like kind of dainty, kind of lacy. I don't think I would do the inlay again, like it goes on the wrong side, and I thought it was going to give a prettier effect in the front, but it's just really subtle. It kind of almost looks like an accident. I also added the elastic to this one. The bikini yarn is so good. I think it's like pretty similar to what a sock yarn would be, but the soles are in cotton, so I don't know how much it will last me. And then we did this one, which visually I think is my favorite. I love the design. The problem is that the jacquard makes it so then it doesn't stretch too much. The two yarns, one is always just stretched till it gets to the other point where it needs to work. Because it doesn't stretch too much, it is quite difficult to put in. So that's a little bit sad because I just won't gravitate to it if it's hard to put on. I love the design. It's not like it is mine because I made it different than the one that I was looking at as inspiration, but I was fully intending on a copy that design 100%. It's also like a very basic, I think, Christmas design. The whole like outline of the shapes is not something that I thought of. It's something that I saw and copied. This one is also a 1-to-1 rib that I did manually. It's already a lot better than this one. So that was something that was nice about this process of like knitting for so long. At each of the socks, I just remembered something. It's a lot of things to know when you use like an equipment like this. You know, from this one to this one, there's a big improvement. Mainly it's just like the tension. And then the last one, which will be the one that I'll be using more, is this one. It's so comfortable. I never do normal stuff. Like I just use my ability to make things that I don't usually see. Like trying to be creative, I guess. This was one skein and I have a little bit left. Fits like a normal sock. It's good. It's like cold because it's that like bikini yarn. And also I would like to show you these socks that I made just before I did this challenge. These are by Jack and Sally. These are in Tarja knit. It was really fun. I feel like the last time that I worked within time constraints in like a big project like this that I did in my studio was when I was working on my cousin's wedding like outfit. I was so bad with planning that I had to do a few nights of almost no sleep, and that is a very different vibe from what I just did. I knew everything that I had to do and I had to do it all. Just had to try and nap and try to sleep a little as I could to be able to function and finish everything that I had to do in time. In contrast to this, which was like just staying awake and making as much as I could, was actually quite fun. It's not something that I necessarily recommend. Obviously, I know most people won't have this like availability of time or just the desire to do this. This is quite random. I know some people just do that, stay awake and like hyperfix, not even like, but just hyperfixate in a way that you just don't leave your craft before you're finished, which I kind of wish I was like that sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I do take a long time to finish most of my projects, which is also not a bad thing. Art takes time, it doesn't matter what kind of art, and I think we're just not used to things taking long these days. 5 pairs of socks in 24 hours. I think it's a good amount. If I just did these, I reckon I could do 10 pairs. I'm not even joking because these were really fast. I made one in half an hour. You know, depends on the socks, depends on your equipment. I think this is all I have to say. It was a fun challenge. Let me know if there are any other like random challenges that you would like to see. I sew, I knit, I crochet, and I also want to get into like other DIY stuff. There's some home decor that I want to do. If there's anything that you like to see from this channel, from this random person that you saw today, let me know. My name is Carolina. Welcome. It's at Carolina's Closet everywhere on social media if you'd like to follow me other places. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know which one was your favorite sock. And I'll see you hopefully very, very soon. Bye bye.